Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Colonial Downs here on Monday. It is the 22nd of August 2022. I'm going to look at the sixth race from Colonial, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the sixth race from Colonial, which allows optional claimer purse $80,000. Race for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. Never won 2 races here other than main claim starter or state bred race, or it's never won the races. Optional claim price $50,000. 9 horses are heading to the outer turf course. The distance of ground of 1,100 meters, or the distance of ground here of 5.5 furlongs on the Colonial outer turf course. 1,100 meters, 5.5 furlongs. And I show the diagram. Just gives me a second to look down my notes. Just bear with me. My top selection here, I'm going to go take the number 6 horse, Ready to Venture. Let's go 6-1-5-2 in the superfecta. 6-1-5-2 super. Top selection of 6 horse, Ready to Venture. 4-year-old filly by Kingman. Michael Stidham trains one. Jevion Toledo gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 8th of July at Belmont. 6 furlongs inner turf course and op 6-2 claimer. And the horse finished second by length that day. He just kind of stalked all the way down the racetrack. He had a little bit of a turn of foot, but it just wasn't anything spectacular. He was facing tough horses. Stepped down in class from a tracking position on this turf course. I think he's going to do well. I thought since cutting him back in trip, that's what he's wanted to do, and I thought that's where he's really shown a lot more potential than he was routing earlier on in his career. 2 back at Belmont, 7 furlongs on the wider turf course, 10th of June, op 6-2 claimer. He finished third by 2 lengths. He stalked, he had a lead for a split portion, and then he just kind of got caught late. What can you do? He ran his heart out there, and then a Woodbine on the Tapeta, 6.5 in allowance rate, 6-3,000, 14th of May. Winning by 5 3/4 lengths that day. He sat back early. He got a great turn of foot late, and he got the job done at 95 cents a dollar, cutting back in trip. And then before that at Aqueduct, mile 16th on outer turf course, allowance race 82,000. He finished second by 2.5 lengths that day, and he just never really could get into it. He's just not a routing kind of horse. He wants to sprint. Since going to sprinting, his numbers have really improved. 3-1, I'm going to use him. It wouldn't surprise me if the 1-horse Margie's Kitten gets a good race and wins. Most recently here, Colonial going 5.5 furlongs on the 19th of July. The horse went by 1.5 lengths, and on the front end all throughout, the horse really put on a show. Before that, the horse was coming from a little bit behind at Churchill, going 5.5 on the dirt, but really gained a little bit. And then the Mamselle at Churchill, the horse just wasn't comfortable on that weird turf course. But this horse has a lot of speed into him. He's been training well on the turf course. At 9-2, I'll definitely use this horse in the late pick 4 that begins with this race. But to recount my selection for the 6 from Colonial, let's take the 6 horse, Ready to Venture. Give kudos to the 1-horse Margie's Kitchen. 6-1-5-2 super. 6-1 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.